I don't see myself paying $40 for Marathon. Not being a part of the alpha, I feel less excited. This game is way too overhyped. They should have focused way more on Destiny. I don't see this game popping off. Not saying it isn't, but the way it's not looking not good at all. If not executed correctly, it will fail dramatically. So the real question is, what is Marathon? Marathon is a extraction PvP, PvE first-person shooter. You go into a big, medium, large map and you loot as much as possible, grab as much weapons and rare loot, and eliminate the other players to extract, and you basically repeat that. And when Marathon started on development, extraction shooters were really big at the time. Just look at Escape from Tarkov, really popular game. Bungie's expectations for this game is way too high. The community was really hyped from the get-go, but it seems like all the hype is completely gone and vanished, not existing. The direction of this game is not looking too good for Bungie. It puts them in a bad predicament. This game could absolutely fail. This could be a Concord 2. Maybe this will make Bungie rethink Destiny 2's time-gated content. Just kidding. But for real, time-gated content in Destiny 2 is ridiculous, especially when they lie in way of thinking of certain content is actually coming when it's actually not. With the next expansion for Destiny 2, they said that there's going to be different dungeons every week. It's just been Spire the Watcher, third week. Huge of complaints there, and Destiny has heard it from their dev team. Seems like no response yet, but the executives have responded to that in the back, but not actually up front, which is kind of crazy. The biggest concerns that I've seen from the community regarding Marathon, the color scheme for this game, it feels really washed. Very weird colors, how the design and the style they're going for. For this game, we are nearly months away from launch. Bungie think that this game will pop off and monetize the hell out of this game, and it just isn't going to work like that. Just look at Warzone, man. Just look at Warzone. Look how many bundles quality puts in that game. Holy crap. They are charging this game for $40, and plus all of the microtransactions that get released. This alpha got absolutely destroyed by ARC raiders. I hate to be that guy, but look at the Steam charts and look at the Twitch numbers. Most of the time, those numbers define how popular the game actually is. Bungie doesn't really acknowledge how their game is going to monetize this game. They seem to talk around it. We are already lacking communication and the game isn't even out yet. Marathon should be free to play and it absolutely needs a working anti-cheat, but free to play gives cheaters a easier access to the game because they don't have to pay any money, obviously. If they don't have a working anti-cheat, then what's the point of Marathon is already ready to be released? They already have a few maps ready to launch with Marathon. It will not have proximity chat. Bungie believes it creates a more positive environment to play, but I think proximity chat will make it more immersive and realistic and capturing funny moments for Marathon, because when you have an extraction shooter that has proximity chat, you can actually talk with other players besides the actual team you're actually working with. So you guys can, do it out or have trade-offs, or, if you do this and do that, we can go expo and extract. You can make kind of deals in the outfield, and it makes it more, creative, other than just looking at each other and just trying to go by the player movement and see what they want to do. Other than that, you're just going to shoot each other because you don't have proximity chat. So it's kind of pointless if you don't have that. I don't see people paying $40 for this game. I completely don't see it, because Marathon, I think it got overhyped. I think that when they first released the teaser trailer for this game, people got very hyped. And, content creators have been a part of Destiny 2 for a very long time. They've been a part of Bungie's, Marathon's game for a very long time, testing it for probably years now. Even Dr. Lupo said that. So much for cheating at chess. But either way, it's kind of really cool to see Marathon develop as a game, as we see more trailers and people, play it. Being the guy that has not been invited to play the alpha is very, very, I don't know what to say about the game. I've only seen gameplay and I actually played the game myself, because Bungie set up where you have to sign up through Marathon to get a chance to have access to the alpha and a chance to play it, and not everyone got in. So I don't know that there's going to be like an open alpha or it's just all closed. This makes no sense. I heard that the same anti-cheat on Destiny 2 will be in Marathon, which is not looking too good because there's still cheaters in Destiny 2, but I don't think Marathon has a chance. I hate to be that guy. Time will tell very fast when this game releases, but I think ARC creators destroyed everything out of the water because the game absolutely exploded, which time of releasing a Marathon was absolutely crazy. But even with GTA 6 being, delayed until 2026 of May 26, it gives other games opportunities to release, have a, more positive release window. So Marathon can have a chance to breathe, but I don't see Marathon popping off as it already is. It's already getting bad bad reviews, and the community, the feedback from this game is just absolutely atrocious. And some people are actually loving Marathon, but part of the community is just not liking this game at all. And seeing the player feedback and where this game is actually going, it is not looking too good of this game. It's just not. I hate to be that guy, you know. I just hate it. I want Bungie to go into the right direction, especially with all the lawsuits with Red War and like the Destiny 2 drama. And it's like, can Bungie do anything right in this scenario? I know they've been working on Marathon for, I think it was since, I don't know when, I think it was like 2018. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments below, but it's been quite a long time in development team. If this game crashes into the graves, that means the team is going to plummet. The game's going to plummet, and they're going to have layoffs, and this game is absolutely going to be Concord 2, and it's going to be, the game will be deleted off the planet Earth and just never existing ever again. Just see you later, bye-bye. So it just makes no sense, man. I want to see a game like this succeed, but I don't see another extraction shooter outbeating Tarkov. Here we are in 2025, extraction shooters. I'm surprised it wasn't supposed to be a battle royale. We look at Fortnite, Apex, you know, all those other successful battle royale games. It's its own unique game. That's why they're so popular. I think extraction shooters as of right now is not a good direction for gaming, especially at the time when making this game. It was good, but the time of release, it isn't now. Extraction shooters are really not that popular, but I know Escape from Tarkov is still popular, still has cheaters in it, but I don't know. The question is, should they work on Destiny 3 instead of doing Marathon? Because the next expansion for Destiny 2 is not looking too good. It looks like the audio is going to be, you know, a voiceover, because, you know, they had to do like a recast of the voice actors. I don't know how that went, but I didn't look into a deep detail on what was actually going on there. But it seems like, you know, the audio voiceover during cutscenes or whatever gameplay cinematic, it's going to be very awkward trying to play that. Well, Destiny 2 likes releasing $100 expansions, which is kind of crazy. The last time I spent $100 on an expansion in Destiny 2 was the Final Shape, and I did not play at all. You know, I got all the prismatic aspects, and I beat the campaign. I completed some battle passes, but I did not complete every single battle pass. So it was a complete waste of money. I think $100 it's overpriced as hell, even though you get the battle pass and the expansion. But I think it should be like $40 to get everything. I think $100 is just where, like, oh, we want people's money now. So the future of Destiny 2 is not looking very too good from the community. I'm surprised people have stuck this long from this game and not have moved to a different game, which I've seen some creators from Destiny 2 saying that they're going to switch over to Marathon. Like, okay, this is now how it works. It's the same company, but it's two different games. So if the way it's looking, Marathon is not going to be good for content if it keeps the one way it's going. Destiny 2 content creators should not switch over to Marathon. It does not look good unless, you know, somehow a midget comes out of the water with gold and it just switches up the game, and Marathon becomes like one of the most, you know, played games of the year. You know, 2025 Marathon game of the year. But I really doubt it, because this game is just looking like a total dumpster, trash can. You know what I'm saying? I can't really say much because I have not played it. Some of you probably played it, or you may have not. But for the people that have it, you have to speculate if you want to buy the game just by watching gameplay, or you want to spend your $40 playing the game, or you only have so much time to refund the game because there's no free to play, or there's nothing unless you get, you know, played the alpha. Obviously, I don't see this game being successful at all. So when the game actually releases, the fans and the community will kind of lean or decide if Marathon is going to be successful or not, because the people that play the game. And I think the cutscenes for this game and the lore behind it is very cool, but the graphics, the color scheme, the gameplay seems really slow, and the inventory feels really fleshed out just by seeing gameplay, and the weather dynamic changes and just other secrets and items and exotics you can actually get inside of the game and different maps. I'm pretty sure they have a lot of content coming to this game, but I don't think that this game is just going to be a successful. I just don't see it unless Bungie flips a table, starts listening to the community, because this game is months away from releasing. They need to do something ASAP, because they need to work in anti-cheat. The game is going to be $40. You need to get people to buy the game. You're going to monetize the hell out of the game, because I think they already said that, which I don't know. Destiny 2 already has a hard communication, because they tell creators this and that. They don't release it to the public, and everyone gets confused. Then the creators have to speak up about it because they were told this was going to be that. The whole fan base did not know about it, besides the content creators, which is very, very weird for Destiny 2 to pull that off. Well, Bungie. That's why I never really liked Destiny 2. I played the game with my friends and enjoyed it myself with doing dungeons and raids, but overall, the time-gated content is the most annoying thing to deal with, because I understand that they want to time-gate things so people don't complete everything all at once, but if you're going to time-gate something and release something at a certain time period, be consistent. Don't say something like you're actually going to do something, then continue what you released last week and put that into the next week. It just makes no sense. And as a person that doesn't play Destiny 2 that much, I understand that frustration from the Destiny 2 player base, because that is probably exhausting. And just if you're working a 9 to 5 job, that probably just pisses you off the most, because you want to come home and say, oh, I want to go do this. I can't wait for this because Bungie said they're releasing this week. And like you come home and it's just, Spy with the Watcher again. Oh, they said there's going to be a different dungeon. So it's supposed to be Ghost of the Deep, Spy with the Watcher again, which it's all just recycled content. That's basically all it is. I mean, I don't blame them for doing that, but come on, do content. I mean, you already vaulted Red War, so what could go wrong? I do not know what else to talk about. I just had to get this information. Well, I was thinking about this last night in bed. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get this off my chest. I talked about this topic a little bit in my previous videos, but other than that, I wanted to get this specific topic off my head because Marathon is not looking too good. And you guys in the video, watching the video, do you guys think that Marathon is going to fail? Is it going to do decent? Or is it going to be, not very good? The community will decide on how Marathon performs, obviously. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure to hit that bell notification to never miss a single video, because we're almost to 3,000 subscribers. Absolutely crazy. I started this channel back in 2015 and here we are still grinding. Very quality content here. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this 15-minute video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace. Wow.
Time getting content. I'm gonna come home and play some Destiny. Well,
coming out. You have to wait till another 2 weeks before you play this new dungeon. Well, technically it does. A recycled dungeon. You have to play it when it first comes out. Not when it first comes out, but it'll be released next week. But
it said when you guys revealed the new Ride of the Nine content, you said there's gonna be a new dungeon every week, but there's no new dungeon. It's still Spire of the Watcher, not Ghost of the Deep. Well,
we want you to play the game more and focus on what's actually releasing, so you can actually prioritize your gameplay, because you actually have a 9 to 5 job. So we want you to come home and repeat the same thing and actually earn the weapons, so you guys can have a better experience other than just us releasing content and you being accept. So if you don't like it, leave the game.
After all these years, we never talked about it. Why I brought you back.